Perrone is the president of the United Food and Commercial Workers. He joins me from Washington via Skype. So if we accept that nobody wishes to put employees at unnecessary risk, what do you want the companies to do, bearing in mind the president has now ordered them to open?
Well, I understand the president ordered them to open, but that may or may not be possible. The fact of the matter is that in one particular plant that we have, 20% of the workers are already out and have tested positive, and therefore they can't be so readily replaced, which means that the plant's not sure when it can reopen, even though the president may have ordered under the Defense Production Act that they remain open. Here's what we need. We need security measures and safety measures that are enforceable to make sure that the workers have adequate, layered personal protection equipment, that there is testing that takes place on a daily basis so that you can track the disease inside the plant and make sure that it maintains its capabilities of remaining open. In addition, we want to make sure there's full sick leave pay for workers if, in fact, they contract the virus and they have to leave. Those are the very minimum things that need to be done. There needs to be uniformity, that all plants operate under the same principle.
The Tyson Foods has come out today with a variety of proposals, detailed proposals, which seems to meet a lot of those criteria, such as sick pay and the like. But the fundamental suggestion seems to be from you that the manufacturers until now have put profits and production before safety. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think that's a little bit inaccurate in the following respects. I think initially, because the federal response on personal protection equipment was lacking, in other words, they did not enforce the Defense Production Act to produce the PPE that was necessary for the suppliers in the meat industry to provide personal protection for the workers. I think that was one problem. The second problem was how our government dealt with testing, and it's still a challenge today. And I think the third issue was initially, I think that they didn't think that it had gotten that deeply into the rural part of the United States, and they reacted a little bit slow.
Right. So is it your view that there will be, pardon the casualness of the phrase, a meat crisis in the United States, a shortage of meat in the United States, if they do not solve this now?
I think because of the way the system is built on efficiencies, there will in fact be moments in time where we have shortages of certain cuts of meat or certain types of protein, just primarily because it is a national business. It has a national market. If 10 or 20% of the market is closed because of illness in the plant and its inability to have workers inside that plant performing their functions, or if they have to slow the line down in order to have enough people to do those cuts, it will in fact create somewhat of a meat shortage at the moment. Is it a total food supply issue? The answer to that is no. It is a supply chain issue because of the efficiencies that are built into the supply chain.
Marc, I appreciate your time. Thank you, sir. Busy times for you, and I'm glad you took time to talk to us today. Thank you.